Resistance isometrics. It's a form of exercise to strengthen muscles without moving the joints. So that's the main concept here. Looking at resistance isometrics of the neck very specifically, I'm going to do them all in the sitting position, but they can be done in multiple other positions then as well. We're going to start with the easiest, which is lateral flexion or side bending of the neck. So side bending of the neck here, that's the movement we want to do. You put your hand on the side and you side bend into your hand. This should be pain-free. If you do have pain, it's often in the muscles. You might have some pain into the joints as well. If you do have pain, back off a bit. Instead of pushing 100%, drop that down to maybe 50% and see if that makes a difference. Same thing, 50% is painful, drop it to 25%. If that's still painful, rather not do it for now. You might need to get further help first. So this is then lateral flexion. You're bending the neck in that direction and you're applying resistance with your hand while pushing. Obviously, both sides. Next one is rotation. Now, you're bringing the head back and remember, you're turning the head and that's what you're going to resist. So you put your hand on your face here and you resist into your hand. So it's rotation and you're resisting. Now, if you have any issues with your jaw or any pain in through this area here, look at changing your hand position. You might want to put your hand rather up at the top to make sure that you're not applying unnecessary pressure onto the jaw joint itself. That's rotation. Next one is flexion. Now remember, flexion is there, not there. So you want to make sure that you're doing that flexion movement into your hand and applying pressure accordingly. The next one is extension. Now careful with extension. A lot of people have issues with extension, and here you want to make sure that you're not extending off to the side. Joints really don't like that. So you want to make sure that you just interlace your fingers like this, nicely behind the head here, cradle it, and you want to do extension as in looking up to the ceiling. Now to facilitate it even more, look up with your eyes while doing the exercise. It often helps making that extension movement a lot easier. And the last two are probably the most difficult ones. It's protraction and retraction. So protraction is that movement. So think about it. Now, again, hand on the forehead like this and protract, not flex. You want to do that movement. So poking your chin forward. Now, often a lot of rotation comes in here because it's very difficult to do it 100% square. So I would say do one with the one hand, swap over, do one with the other hand. The next one is retraction. It's not extension, it's pulling the head back. Now this one, you're not going to get a lot of pressure going backwards. So you can put your hand there just to make sure that you are pulling it into the right direction. So another name for the exercise is called chin tucks. Very, very common exercise, literally just pulling the chin in and back like that. So you want to see a nice double chin when you do this one, okay? Whereas with protraction, the chin's gone. All right, so how many of these are we going to do? We're aiming at 3 sets of 10 seconds each. Start with 25 to 50% of pressure first. If that's too easy, build it up to 100% of pressure. The ultimate when it comes to resistance isometrics is be able to do 10 seconds of 10 each. So that's what your goal is, where to work towards. Start where you're comfortable. Even if it's 25% for 10 seconds, 3 times, that's a good place to start. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.